Biohazard warning. Entering contaminated zone. Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
What's going on, agents? Your boy Sly here with your Friday night weapon restock guide. Now, each week, the two main weapon vendors in the division rotate their stock around, and for the weapon aficionados inside all of us, the chase for the best weapon never stops. So, alright, as usual, let's head upstairs and check out the base of operations special gear vendor. Head on upstairs and you'll find him next to the calibration center. Alright, you ready to take a look? Let's do this, guys, and oh my sweet orange Jesus, it's back. It is back. Hello, sweet thing. All right, take a breath. Let's calm down. First, let's see what else he has for us in the terms of 204 gear score items. So as far as armor goes, we have an operator's mask at 455 armor. Gear score of 204 for 488 Phoenix creds. Talent is enduring. While in the last health segment, health continuously regens to fill up the segment. Low armor, but a decent overall talent. Next, we have Gunslinger's Gloves at 204 for 442 Phoenix credits. Talent here is Astute. First 3 bullets of your mag have a 10% higher chance to land critical shots. It also comes with 37% critical hit damage. Now, I can see this being very, very handy on a marksman's rifle, especially one with a low magazine like the M44. It also has high stamina at 619, which is also not too shabby. Alright, well, let's get on with what we are all here for, and that is the weapons. First up, the tactical MK16 Mark 16, however you want to say it, gear score of 204 for 927 credits. 11.6 thousand damage per bullet at 625 rounds per minute, 30 in the magazine unmodded. Great accuracy for an assault rifle, good reload speed, decent range, and decent stability. Talents are Provident, last bullet deals 57% more damage. Then Destructive is up next. Armor destruction value is increased by 18% when using this weapon. And then finally we have Predatory. Killing a weapon regens 13.5% health over 5 seconds. Honestly, y'all, this is a skip, unfortunately. Way too expensive, and this is in an odd category. Even though it says it's an assault rifle, it's really a pulse rifle variant, and that slows down in terms of DPS. These need a lot of work in the division, and it's just way too expensive. And that's not even taking into consideration that it comes with crusty perks. This, my friends, is a definite skip. But, this next one, you all know I love me some Vectors, and while not a god roll, this one is pretty effing good. The Vector returns, and you know, I can already tell that you see the talent down at the bottom, and you know it's going to be good. So, 822 credits will buy this bad boy, and it is the lower version of the high-end Vectors. The first wave Vector being the best one that you can buy. But this one here has 22% critical hit chance, 13.4 thousand damage with 750 rounds per minute, 20 in the mag unmodded. Decent accuracy, great reload speed, crusty range, and pretty good stability. But the talents is what makes this bad boy worthwhile. First up, we have a Brutal. Headshot damage is increased by 24.5% while using this weapon. Next, we have Ferocious. Damage against elites and named enemies is increased by 14%. And then finally, we have Determined. Killing a target reduces skill cooldowns by 9%. This is an all-around safe bet, guys. In my opinion, a Vector is best served with a high rate of fire magazine and a magazine size increase mod. A well-crafted extended mag does the trick here very nicely. You add some accuracy, optimal range, and try to fit in as much critical hit chance as you can, and weapons do not get much better than that. Once modded, the Vector cannot be beat in terms of high damage bullets at a high rate of fire. The Valkyria and MP5 does beat it in terms of rounds per minute, but they don't even come close to 14k damage, and while the AUG does, it suffers from a slow rate of fire. This is a great weapon, and if you missed out on the exceptional 204 AUG 3 or 4 weeks ago, this is going to be your next best bet. That is, unless you bought the blueprint from the DZ last week. But for those a little burned out by the Dark Zone, this is where it's at right now, and at 822 Phoenix credits, you will not find a better weapon. So it looks like I'm a little short right now, but after a few challenges, I will be coming back for you, buddy. Alright, well, let's go take a peek at the DZ. Our DZ3 weapons vendor also wised up to the fact that players seem to like new stock, and I bet his income is going through the roof. Alright, well, let's hop inside and check out what he has in store for us this week. You guys ready? Well, let's take a look, and, well, that's encouraging. It's 182, though. Well, let's scroll down and take a look at the goodies, and boom! Look at this beast. A custom M44, and it's at 204. Marksman and all of us rejoice. I'll go over this and the rest, but let's take a look at that M1A up above. So, 160% headshot damage, which, that's kind of fairly low for a 182. 47.7 thousand damage, which is on the higher side for that gear score. 300 rounds per minute, 10 in the mag, unmodded. The talents, though, that is where we go our separate ways. Capable, commanding, and sustained. Neither of these set this apart from a normal marksman's rifle, so this is a skip, my friends. Save your money for the update. Alright, well, let's go back to our 204 buddies. We have a custom M44 blueprint. This will set you back a hefty 287,000 DZ dollars. And remember, these guys are ranked 75 and above only. For me, it's 53 to 58,000 damage at 69 rounds per minute with 9 in the mag, unmodded. The great thing about blueprints is that while they are expensive to create, you can make it over and over again until you find your perfect setup. This is why blueprints are worth the large chunk of money. With the right setup, you will have a beast in your hands. Also, with the new gear sets coming out here soon, you will be able to set your long-range game like no other. M44 lovers rejoice, this is a rare beast. Alright, next up we have a sidearm, the PX4 Storm Type T, also at a gear score of 204, and this bad boy will set you back a cool 214,000 DZ dollars, and of course, rank 75 required. Damage between 7,800 and 8,600, which by the way is higher than some auto rifles in the division. That's crazy, right? 563 rounds per minute, 33 in the mag, and as with most sidearm blueprints, one talent is permanent, and that is the Talent Expert. Weapon deals 100% more damage when target is below 30% health, and then you have to let RNG decide the other talent for you. Honestly, unless you desperately need a 204 sidearm, this is going to be a skip, guys. While a great sidearm, it's not worth almost the same as a Vector or an M1A blueprint. There's no way. And with the update delivering high-scored weapons here very soon, you're going to find one close to this in the very near future. Save your cash and put it towards some other weapons coming up in the future. Then, of course, we have the Valkyria. I'm still curious about it, but I haven't heard much of a difference between this and a high MP5. Maybe one day I'll finish up my DZ ranking and actually buy it. Maybe. But that's it, agents. Glad you are here to watch the restock with me, and as usual, I could not do this without you. Don't forget that my giveaway ends tomorrow night. I will be selecting 3 winners, so if you haven't entered, do so right now. Click the link in the box below, and as always, good luck. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to stay up to date on everything in the Division, Destiny, and new uploads from Sly Nation. But that's it for me, y'all. See you all in the next one. Cannot wait for 1.2, which will be dropping Tuesday morning. But until then, this is your boy Sly. Done, gone, out.
Ammo inbound. Zone B secure.